The idea is, I don't know today where I'm going to be tomorrow. In other words, I don't know today where I'm even going. I'm just going the same way I drove the cars in New York City. You go straight wherever it is. Occasionally you make a left and right and you just go. The idea is to mimic what polling organizations are doing, like Pew Social Research and all other kind of organizations, to make it randomly. So if I have any prejudice, I'm not going to try to find that I'm right. I want to find America from America's point of view. The America I found is not the America I believed existed. Even though I've been living in America for over 30 years, I've been mostly in Manhattan, the little island of Manhattan in New York City, but there is the other full state, New York State, and of course, 49 other states. And what do you see? What did I see? I saw America in its ugliest. And that's said to me, but this is the reality. I saw America that is racist to the core. I saw America that is lying to the rest of the world. I saw America so impure, so cruel. You go with a car and you drive. I'll give you an example. And all of a sudden, you see as you drive, you see a place that looks like deserted for God knows, decades ago. You continue. You see creatures moving. You say, what kind of creatures are they? Human beings or animals? You come closer. They are human beings. Stop the car, get off, and talk to the first person I meet. They say to the guy, where am I? Because over there, the houses, you go into the houses, into some of the houses inside, there is nothing, no windows, not even electric outlets. It's frightening. And wild grass on top. You see, nobody's taking care of the place. So I start, the first person I see, where am I? Say, you are in the red zone. This place is called red zone. I say, what does it mean, red zone? He explained to me, this is the last zone. I say, what are you talking about? And he says, from here, the next station is the cemetery. I say, excuse me, what are you doing here, people? He says, here, blacks killing blacks. I say, why? And he answered me, because we are nigger brothers. And I'm just like, where the heck am I? And then he explains to me, during summer, when it's hot, we kill more people. Say, why? So because it's hot. What kind of world is this? Is anybody taking care of it? Where is the police? Where is the authority? Where is the government? And place after place, in English you call it a hood, short for neighborhood. It's the hood, black ghettos, you'd call it. It's more right to say it. And driving to the United States, I see one hood after another. I thought the hood is Harlem, New York. Oh, it's nice, Harlem is nice. But no, that's not the hood. The hoods in America, all over America. Place after place after place, and you see people, and you cannot imagine what you see. I have been to refugee camps in the Middle East. And I can tell you that the refugee camps in the Middle East are paradise in comparisons to the hoods in America. That this is allowed to exist is frightening. Another example. The current president of the United States is Barack Obama. Barack Obama became a senator, started his political career. He's from Chicago. He started his political career in Chicago as a state senator in Illinois in 1996. He said then, and he keeps saying it now, that he went into politics because of the people from his neighborhood to improve their life. So I checked, who are the people who first voted for Barack Obama? They happened to be in a place that at that time was called District 13 in Chicago, also known as Englewood. I go there. I decided to go there, park my car, and go there just like the normal people go. Took a train, took a bus. The last stop of the bus is England. The driver sees me. Everybody goes out. Everybody is black, except Izzy and me. Everybody is black. They're going out, and the driver sees me and says, "Where you going, man?" I said, "What do you mean, where am I going? This is the last stop. You ain't getting off here, man." I say, "Why not?" And the guy says to me, "This ain't good neighborhood, man. This ain't good neighborhood. This ain't good place for you." Anyway, he says, he demanded that I stay in the bus till he comes back on the turn to get out. I said, "No, I'm going out. Going out of the neighborhood." In a few minutes, a van stops by. Unmarked van. Stops next to me. The people, two white men, with bulletproof vests, which armed to the hilt. And they say, "Sir, what are you doing here?" I say, "What is your problem?" They say, "Sir, please leave." I say, "Why?" They say, "This is no place for people. This is not a neighborhood. This is a shooting range." I say, "Excuse me? Shooting range?" Well, turned out they are police, and they tried to get me out, not to see what's going inside America. I said, "Sorry, I'm a journalist, and I exercise my right to be here." They picked me well, and I walk by. And you walk there, and you cannot believe what you see. Aleppo. Everything, store after store, deserted and destroyed. Dust around. And people are hiding one from another. There was a lady standing, for example. She had all the ranch was covered. I said, "What happened to you?" She said she went to the store to buy food, and two young people came by and threw her out, took her food, and took the money that she had. And that's why she was standing there, scared as hell. And then I find out, I interviewed the people. Some of the people were red shirts, others were blue shirts. And if you are with a blue shirt in the red neighborhood, you'll be shot, and vice versa. No cops take care of this. There is today, we know from watching the news, we know about Black Lives Matter. When police kill people, shoot people, and America is shaking. But nobody tells you that at the same moment that that policeman shot a citizen, another 10 people from that same place shot and killed another 10 people. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Let the blacks kill each other. And this is a frightening concept. I'll give you another example. Hawaii. Hawaii is a beautiful place. Many Germans are dreaming of the day they make a vacation in Hawaii, right? Right? Yeah. Well, Hawaii is totally liberal. Every public figure is there, Democrat. So you would think that they care for the poor. Supposedly so, right? Well, go to Hawaii, where you cannot smoke anywhere. That's one part of the new religion. Smoking verboten. Do you know who started to make smoking illegal on grounds of health? Do you know? Historically speaking, by the way, Adolf Hitler. If you go to Dachau, to this day, you'll see Rauchen verboten. They want to kill people healthy. They didn't want to kill the smoking people. Anyway, so, and over there, if you smoke on the beach or on the sidewalk of the beach, you are not allowed to. You will get fined $250. You have to smoke in a distance. On the other side of the hotels, you cannot smoke there or next to them, you have to smoke in a distance. And I measure the distance where you can smoke, at least in the Waikiki, Honolulu, according by law, you can smoke in the middle of the traffic between the two lanes. Right? So we are going to kill you, baby, before you smoke. Anyway, so I'm going there, see all the beauty, the shopping things, the hotels, the beaches, everything is so great. And everybody, aloha, aloha, aloha. Then I meet a guy who lives there. And he says to me, do you really want to see Hawaii? Do you want to see the real Hawaii? I say, you bet. He says, follow me. And we are going together. And away from the shopping malls, you see streets with tents all over. Hundreds and hundreds of people. You see children at this size. You see those people who can hardly walk. And what is it? It's an homeless tent. I'll never forget. I went there and I started talking to the people. Talked to one homeless guy. I say, what's going on here? He said, you look, can you tell me? You'll notice one thing. None of the people here is white. No whites. Only black and brown. And that's true. And then I asked him, sir, we have now a President, Barack Obama. What do you think of him? And he says to me, he's grateful that finally a non-white got into the White House. Okay? Very nice. Moments later, we keep on talking, and the guy says to me something I'll never forget, because he touched me. He says, sir, no white people come here. You did. You honored me with your presence. You shook my hands. You touched me. You treated me as a human being. And I lied to you. I said, what are you talking about? He said, I lied to you. I said, what? He said, you asked me what I think of President Obama. And I lied to you. I said to him, can you tell me the truth? And he said, yes. That motherfucker president doesn't fucking care about no fucking blacks. But not poor. And that's what you see. Even the people who voted Obama into office, I'm not against Obama, by the way. But the reality is that American politics is so rotten that even Obama, who is half black, doesn't care about blacks. Doesn't care about the poor. They say they care. In Hawaii, if there are too many poor people, the police comes with cars and they do what they call sweeps into the tents, so the people like animals are moving away. Is this a fair country? Is this a country that takes care of its poor? No. When I ask people even in Englewood, are you better off now than you were before 1996? I said, no, we are worse. And this is kind of things that you never see in American media. We talk forever and ever about Trump, about how many women he groped, about Hillary Clinton, about WikiLeaks. We talk about these two people as if this is the most important thing in the world. But about the reality of America today, we don't talk. Think about Native Americans. As a person living in New York, I always thought, in the reservations, Native American reservations, there is a huge culture. Spirituality, Native American spirituality. So now it was my chance. I am in America, I am driving. Sukamp is paying the bills. So I can go. And I go into the reservations, where usually a white man is not supposed to go. And what happens in the reservations? Some reservations get from the government thousands of dollars each. And if the government does not pay, they have casinos. And in some of them, for example, they get $64,000 a year for doing nothing, just to be a Native American. You go into the reservations, and what do you see? You see people sitting there like, drugged, drunk, and not even the tribal chiefs know more than 2 words in their Indian language. No spirituality to speak of. And this is all over around America. And nobody talks to you. I went to Philly. There is a place called Germantown. I want to meet the Germans. I'm coming from Germany, I want to meet the Germans. And what do you see? There are no Germans there. Only blacks. And the moment I walk in, the guy says, "Hey man, what you doing here?" I say, "What's your problem?" I say, "You are a white man." I say, "So?" He has never seen a white man in his neighborhood. You have NGOs all over America to take care of these people, supposedly, and none of them ever walked into Germantown. All fake. And this is frightening. So this exists in America today is frightening. And I can tell you more and more and more.